Hey there. I want to share something that happened recently, a little drama in my life, and I could really use your judgment on whether I handled it the right way. Buckle up, because this is a story about love, recommendations, and a whole lot of confusion. For context, I've been with my husband for quite a while now. Since we started dating, I've been a huge fan of Gilmore Girls. I've loved that show since I was a teenager. It's got everything: quick wit, quirky characters, and a heartwarming storyline. I even went as far as showing him some clips, trying to spark his interest, but he just wasn't having it. He'd always say, "Nah, I think I'll pass." And honestly, I was fine with that. Everyone has their own tastes, right? I've probably watched the entire series twice over during our time together, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Now here's where things get interesting. Just yesterday, we were at a family dinner with a bunch of his relatives, and everything seemed pretty normal. But then, after dinner, we settled down to watch some TV together. You won't believe what happened next. My husband pulls up Netflix, searches for Gilmore Girls, and declares that his cousin had just told him about it. Apparently, the cousin's wife had gotten him hooked, and now it was his guilty pleasure. I was sitting there absolutely stunned. I couldn't help but think, wait, what? You're telling me you're suddenly interested in this show after hearing it from someone else? But I've been recommending it for years. I honestly thought he was joking, messing with me, but he seemed serious. I couldn't hold back my frustration. I told him, "You're sure this is the same show? I've suggested it countless times, and my word apparently doesn't mean anything, but your cousin's is the golden ticket?" I could feel the heat rising in my cheeks. It felt so unfair. And then he said something that really pushed my buttons. He asked, "Are you sure this is the same show?" I just about lost it. I've watched it twice since we've been together. How could he not recognize it? So I snapped a little bit. I told him, "If you're so eager to watch it now, go ahead, watch it by yourself." And with that, I stormed off to our room. I could hear him start the show, but moments later I noticed he switched to something else. I wasn't sure if he was feeling guilty or just didn't want to deal with the awkwardness. To be honest, I felt a little petty for my reaction. Was I overreacting? After some time, I decided to check in with him. I wanted to explain why I reacted the way I did. He listened, and to my surprise, he said he hadn't meant to dismiss my opinions. He admitted that the way I described the show and the clips I showed him were different than how his cousin pitched it. Maybe it was the cousin's enthusiasm that finally caught his interest. In a surprising twist, we decided to give it another shot together. We sat down and started watching Gilmore Girls as a couple, finally. And you know what? It was actually pretty fun. We laughed, shared a few inside jokes, and I was glad we found some common ground. But here's the kicker. Was I really in the wrong for feeling upset in the first place? It felt like I had been overlooked for someone else's opinion. It might seem like a small issue in the grand scheme of things, but it really struck a chord with me. So what do you think? Was I the jerk in this situation for feeling hurt? Or is it perfectly natural to have those feelings when someone dismisses something you love? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below.